Hey everyone, so today I have a original unmolested Game Boy Color from back in the day. I'm not sure when the fuck I got it. I think it was around like 2003 or some shit. But as you can tell, it's old as fuck, and I want to do a shell swap on it. I just got this from China. Hopefully it has the price tag sticker on it, like on here, or the barcode I should say. But I can't obviously reuse this one because this one looks like shit. It's gonna be a new shell, and oops, just dropped a new screwdriver. So this is gonna be the Game Boy Pikachu version, and so the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm gonna do a shell swap on it. I'm gonna turn around and sell it on eBay because I'm poor and I'm trying to make some fucking money. And I'm gonna sell it obviously as a Pikachu Game Boy. I'm not gonna say it's legit, but I'm just gonna say it's Pikachu Game Boy. That's what it is. And so I'm not sure what the hell that black thing is. I think it's a switch for it, but it's got the colorful buttons and the pretty pictures of Pikachu and Eggman and fucking the blue-eyed demon right there. And so I'm gonna go ahead and start doing that. Start taking it apart and see what happens. I've never taken one apart before, but I'm just gonna take it apart and see how it goes. And start by taking off this top screw, obviously. If I can get this to line up. I'm gonna try to put it in order so that way I can remember which ones are the long ones, which ones are the short ones, because obviously, as you can tell in the bag, there's going to be a bunch of different sizes, and you don't want to mix it up because you don't want to end up puncturing the green thing underneath, whatever the hell it's called. And so alright, so I got these two out. These ones I'm guessing are the small ones, the ones in the battery case. Yeah, these are gonna be the shorter ones. No, they're the same size. So those ones on the shell don't matter at all, I'm guessing. Looking for any extra screws before I start yanking the hell out of it and start hearing things crack and break that they're not supposed to. And I guess it just comes apart. Yeah. You see all the bugs and dirt and shit like that in there? That's how you know it's legit. I don't know if you can see that or not. Just blow on it like your old-fashioned Nintendo if you ever had one. If you never grew up in that era, then you won't know what the hell I'm talking about. So unless you're into retro games and I've actually got to experience something as cool as that back in the day and know how exciting it was to have a friend that had Nintendo. Me, I was lucky enough to have a Sega Saturn, but not a Nintendo until I got older and got one at a pawn shop for like 18 bucks. Okay, so you gotta be delicate with these black tab thingies for the ribbon because this shit breaks real easy on PlayStation, so I'm not sure how delicate it is on the Game Boys. This, I'm guessing, should slide right out. Okay, so the dividend goes down. This, you're just laying up with that white thingy. Just like that. So it's flat with that dividend thing down. Just wanted to repeat it, sir, in case anybody missed it. That's the wrong one. This one's a screwdriver. Luckily, they were nice enough to give me a screwdriver that comes with it. But sadly, of course, the screwdriver isn't exactly the size for the screw, so it just keeps spinning on the screw once you push really hard on it. Okay, so that one's going to be that size. As you can tell, I'm pushing really hard on it so I don't strip the screw. Otherwise, that's going to really piss you off. You're going to have a hell of a time trying to put it back in. I'm actually not even going to use the new screws that come with it because last time I did one on my Game Boy SP, I stripped half the screws and I got pissed off and had to take it back apart because I'm not going to try to sell something that has stripped screws, because I'm not a scumbag like that. Oh, okay, so the ribbon cable just pops off like that, nice and gentle. Clean off all that dirt and shit on the speaker in a minute. Let's put that right there. And let's see how this comes out. I'll gently start yanking on the glass on different corners until I hear a crack, then I know I'm doing something wrong. Oh, didn't like that. Hope I didn't break it, I'm gonna get pissed. Okay, so I'm gonna start yanking on this ribbon cable till it either tears or breaks. And just be ever so delicate to see. I'm not sure if it's screwed down or what it is, but there's this foam shit in the way, obviously, as you could tell. I think it just pops that out. I'm not sure. I think it's glued down. I can't push on that. Let's see. Oh, okay, that's what the black thingy is. It's a sensor thing. I have to get a flathead screwdriver or knife. Whatever I grab first, I'm going to use and start yanking on the glass, see what happens. Here's my screwdriver kit. This one I got off eBay. Actually, I got a plastic prior upper thingy. My cell phone repair kit. Sometimes you get good things on eBay, sometimes you get garbage. It all depends on the seller. Oh, okay, so yeah, you just gently lift up right there, just ever so delicately. You just gently lift right up there. Make sure you don't get dirt on that. Then voila, you already got your Game Boy case apart. Save that if you want, or throw it in the trash, or throw it at somebody. I don't care what you do with it. Blow that off. Make sure it's nice and clean. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the blue case. Oh, this actually already has scratches on it. Imagine that. Alright, so the new sticker you're going to get is going to say from Japan. Just trying to see if you can see that. Trying to show you that. This one says China. Made in China. So, all the differences other than this one being made in Japan, even though I bought it from China. I don't know how that works out. It's kind of weird, but hey. I don't really care. It's like, I think it was like 14 or 15 bucks for this, so I'm not complaining. I just thought it was a fun little hobby. You know, if it sells, it sells, but since eBay's charging so much on their website now, I'm not going to even bother selling it on there. I'm actually going to sell it somewhere else. I'm not sure exactly where yet. Probably like Facebook Marketplace or some shit, or a pawn shop. If they won't give me $100 for it, then I'll say F you and I'll leave. But try to make sure you put the corners in. Once you put the corners in, just hold it. It should just fall right in place. Well, for my first time, I actually got it lined up perfectly. That's actually pretty good. Hopefully there's a plastic sheet or something that comes off of this, so that way... Okay, yeah, it does have one on it. Protective screen thingy. So that way it doesn't show all the scratches and shit on it that comes from shipping. Or it comes like that factory. Get some microfiber cloth. I always shake my microfiber cloth off just in case, because I don't want to get any dirt on this. Because yeah, I try to be completely legit when I do any kind of work on anything, because I like to put quality and that was it called, pride in everything that I work on. something that usually doesn't exist anymore in this day and age. A lot of people don't really see it a point of pride. It's the way our country's heading, but I'm gonna leave that negative stuff out right now and just focus on getting this done. Okay, that's just, it doesn't have any sticky stuff on it, so I don't know what the hell holds this down now. I gotta look at the blue one now. Okay, so this one has like sticky stuff on it. Let's see if this has some kind of like second layer or some shit to it. Of course not. Maybe. Maybe it does. Nope. Alright. So that pissed me off. So I'm going to figure out how the hell I'm going to stick this to that. Yeah, I just put some clear tape on it. Or some super glue or some shit. Just kidding, I won't do that. I'm going to find out if this comes with... Okay, it does come with new rubber thingies. I can always look at the package so that way on both sides, so in case if I drop something, I know what it is or what it looks like. Or if I'm missing anything when I take it, put it in my hand, if I didn't pull something out correctly or whatever. Oh, it comes with the blue switch. I like that. Blue button, red button. And obviously they made it easy, so basically idiot proof to put this together without screwing it up. And of course I screwed it up. I'm not really paying attention. I'm just like fitting it into fitting it into holes because it's so simple. Very nice design. So for the 14 or whatever dollars I paid for this on eBay, look, so far so good. It's just the only thing that pissed me off is that it didn't come with sticky stuff for the glass. That's the only downside of it. But it comes with the sticker, but just doesn't come with the freaking barcode, which really pisses me off. So now I gotta figure out where I can buy one of those on eBay now. One of these barcode thingies. Yeah, I peel it off, put on this. I don't really think it'll matter, but I'm pretty sure I'll screw it up even worse than it already is if I do that. Okay, so I'm guessing this goes this way. Yeah, it goes this way. Okay, so you do it with the opening facing in. Alright, very nice. I'm actually just hoping that's going to stick there, and no, it's going to move around. So what I'm going to do is grab my hot glue gun real quick. Just do a couple little drops on it, and it'll hold it in place. I thought I had it right here. There it is. Just give it about 10 seconds, it'll warm right up. Alright, so now I guys see where exactly, or if I can reuse this. I don't think I can reuse it. Yeah, it's all dirty and stuff. I'm not going to try to reuse that because then it's not going to stick. It's all dirty. Oh, what the hell? It's worth a shot. It's just gonna sit around otherwise. Oh, okay, I guess I can reuse that. Use my fingernail so I don't get oil from my finger on it. Oh, come on, you piece of shit. I'm lifting up and working it so I don't rip it. I really want to rip it. I'm trying to reuse what I got. I'll scrape off the dirt with a knife in a second. Oh, okay. It's coming up easier than I thought. You want to try to get as close to the where you're pulling it from as possible. You don't want to pull it from far away, otherwise it'll probably rip right in half. Yeah. Okay. Oops, just dropped that, so that's not good. I'm gonna clean that off in a second. It's all good, you don't gotta worry about that. So I'm trying to line it up in the corner. Okay, so that's for that side. So you just look for those little divots right there. You just try to line it up as close as possible. Just using the tip of this to guide it. I don't want to push down on it until I have it completely centered. Otherwise you have to pull it all back up and it's going to lose its stickiness. Meanwhile, my hot glue gun's getting mad at me and making burning smells. Burning smells. Just gonna roll it on. Nice and easy. Okay, so I can reuse that. Alright, sweet. So a lot of shit you get on eBay you can become disappointed with. If it's not shown in the picture, it doesn't come with it. So just make sure you remember that. Because a lot of shit you buy from China on eBay, and even though it says USA stock, it doesn't really matter. It's still shit people buy from China and then just raise up the price on it just to make it faster shipping. Which is understandable because I have to sit around and wait for a couple months for this stuff to come from China sometimes. And so far, I'm just going to push down on it. I'm not going to use my fingers because I want to get oil on it. That last piece of dirt out. Oh, it's underneath the other side. It's okay. Wipe this off one more time. It doesn't stick. Now I use my hot glue gun. Push down gently on it because you don't want to crack the screen underneath, or the digital display, I should say. Okay, good. So the only thing that should fall out is this rubber thing. We're gonna push and start and select. I'm gonna unplug my hot glue gun real quick. And I'm just gonna clean the speaker because that's nice and tight right there. Alright, so as long as you're careful, you can reuse the sticky stuff on it. Oh, the speaker's loose, I don't like that. should use a Q-tip on that. Just a little bit of steam. I don't want to use rubbing alcohol because it might remove some of that sticky stuff on there for that plastic that's over the speaker. I don't know why it's on there so loose like that. Blow off any possible dust on here. Okay, so the vents are all nice and clean, but I still want to gently bring this through. Just don't even push on it, just gently do it on those metal tabs because you don't want to bend or break any of these little metal tabs in there. And try to obviously get it in there, but try to be careful too. Okay, so that's all nice and good. Last thing, the blue switch. Put it into up position because that's where it is on here. Make sure everything is down nice and flush. I'll wiggle the speaker in first because I don't like the way it was sitting. Okay, it should just pop right in into place like that. Oops, didn't like that, so I'm just gonna push a little bit harder on it now. Okay, so I don't like the way it's pushing back on me, so I want to make sure everything's where it's supposed to be. Actually, very basic circuit board. That's pretty cool. I like how basic this is and easy to work on. Okay, so that popped into place. You just gently move it around to start feeling things pop into place. I'm pushing on the corners because I don't really want to push on the capacitors or any other weird stuff on here. Alright, so now I'm going to start screwing it back in. Get in there, you little bitch. I go backwards first with screws so that we can find where it lines up correctly. Because if you just screw it in and it goes at an angle like that, you're going to crack the hole where the screw goes in. See what I mean? I was looking at it from different angles. It doesn't have threads yet, so you gotta be careful when you go to do this. Okay, looks pretty straight. If it starts going in too tight where it feels like it's gonna strip like that, I'm actually gonna use the screwdriver for my set, my cell phone set. I guess this is the right size, I don't know. Looks like it. Yeah, it's bigger, so that should be the right size, yep. So now I'm going to back it up. push it in a little bit more. It's still spinning, so I don't like that. So I'm going to go up one size. 2 sizes. Nope, 2 sizes too big. 1 size. 00. Double 0 fits this perfect, I guess. Nope. 00 does not fit it. Come on, you piece of shit. Just get in there. Let me try from the screw set that I got originally. Okay, that doesn't like it. I don't really want to strip it anymore. Back to the 000 now. No, wait, no, this one's PZ00. Okay. So you want to check. In the meantime, make sure all your buttons are working correctly while you got one screw in. Go ahead and put that ribbon cable in. Be very careful with these ribbon cables very easily. Don't use your screwdriver on these, on the cables. Alright, well, I lied. So I'll only use it to lift it up, but not push it in. And make sure you get it centered perfectly. There we go. Should just fall right in just like that. Alright, one tab's locked, the other tab's locked. It's in. There. Don't fuss with it anymore, because otherwise you're just going to regretting it. Most likely. I don't like how that's going in, so I'm going to try this one. This one is size 000 actually. Your other one was the PZ00 if you know your cell phone screwdriver parts, which I don't really know. Just that's what it says on the box, or the kit I should say. Yeah, the 000 is the one that's working perfectly. Got it for like 14 bucks on eBay because the ones from Amazon, just the metal things inside the handle started spinning on me within the first time I used it on a cell phone. It was complete garbage. It was an $8 screwdriver kit that I probably could have got on eBay for like $2. It's all complete garbage. On same crap on Amazon as on eBay. There we go. That one tab, that's what was holding it up. Let's see. I'm gonna take a look. See where these screws go. Okay. So you do these two, and then the other ones you leave out because that's going to be for the shell. These these 4. And these 2 you leave for the battery spot. Okay. Of course, these aren't magnetic. See, if it starts going in too tight where you can't spin it with 2 fingers, back it off and then just keep trying again, because you have to try to work it in, because that means you got it off center. Alright, just wanted to make sure that power switch is working correctly. Make sure everything's nice and nice. So I was taking a better look at this screw. I don't like the way it was going in, so I'm going to try to pull this one out. And of course, it's too stripped now. There we go, got it. Just gonna drag this across because you want to be very careful around all these electronics and shit. Oops. Okay, so I gotta put this in. And just gently work your way around. Unless you get pissed off and then you want to make it work. Which sometimes breaks stuff. Yeah. I had that on the right way. Make sure that battery thing is lined up. Okay, so the connector isn't working. Wanting to go in or cooperate. There we go. Just keep doing it until you start hearing a bunch of cracking and crunching noises. That's how you know you're getting it in right. Get up there. There we go. I just don't like how that's sitting. That's weird. Yeah, or that's misshaped. Huh. That's really weird. Yeah, I don't like how that's fitting. It doesn't seem to like it either. You know, it looks like it's sitting fine, nice and flush. Okay. Now it must be weird again. Well, let's see what happens when I start putting screws in it. It starts binding and looking all weird, and then I'm gonna stop and take it back apart and see what's going on. Probably because it's some Chinese knockoff and isn't made correctly. Like half the other shit I buy from China. Like Wish and all other crap like that. To other junk websites. Sorry, I keep bumping my face against the camera. Yeah, the new screws you usually get typically strip real easily, but that's why I'm reusing the old ones. I'm just going to clean them up with some cotton swabs and rubbing alcohol afterwards. I'm just basically putting this together to see how it fits. Oh, okay, it's together pretty well. So I'm just going to let it droop down, line it up with the hole, back it up a couple times, and just start going forward. Try this, see if it makes a difference. Oh yeah, a lot more grip. A lot less strippage. Then you get a better grip on it to be able to tighten it more. You want to do it right before it cracks, so that way it doesn't actually crack. That time it just slipped off because I wasn't pushing straight forward on it. Okay, that means it's tight. Also, you got to tighten enough where it just starts jumping off it. Sorry, I'm trying to get the light on it so that you guys can actually see. Okay, so that's tight. Alright, so take a look at it. Looks pretty mint. I'll grab a game real quick and some batteries. I'll be right back. Oh, come on, Crystal. Here we go. 2 random batteries. I don't know if they work or not. Of course it doesn't work. Why would they work? Sorry about that. Honestly, apologize about that. Now it's gonna work because I didn't really tinker with it much. There we go. That was kind of weird. Yay. Yeah, I always blow into games. Even though people say, oh, don't blow into games. I've been doing this for years. Just testing the volume. I always hate these intros for... I just want to see if the buttons work. Can I skip past this? Okay, so B button works, A button works. Come on, I just want to see if I can do the movement. Left, down, up, right. Okay, so everything works. Select. Yeah, so everything's bent. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments, please.